First we start with some frozen butter. We're going to grate it up so that it's easy to fold into our dough. Then we're getting some flour, cornmeal, a little bit of salt, and whisk those together. Then we're going to bloom some yeast and some sugar so it gets nice and foamy. And we'll fold that into our dry ingredients. Once we've got them kind of mixed up, then we're going to fold in our shredded butter. And yes, it's going to be messy. Just use one hand. And then 24 hours later, our dough has taken some shape. It's come together very nicely. Yes, my pan is too small. I love to use parchment paper because I'm super lazy on cleaning pans. And also, later on, I can just pull that thing right out of there. We've got our homemade sausage, which we have the recipe in the description. There's a link to that there. Some crushed tomato sauce, which we also made on our own. Then I'm just going to give it a light dusting with some Romano. I like to put some pepper flakes on before the oven so that they get nice and roasty. In the oven, 200 degrees centigrade, I think that's around 400 degrees in Fahrenheit, for about 35 to 45 minutes. I basically just keep an eye on the top crust to see how brown it's getting, and I leave it in as long as possible. So this I think went about 45 minutes. And that's it. This thing was super delicious. The crust was a little bit thicker on the edge than I would have liked, but if I would have had a smaller, larger pan, that problem would have been solved. Before eating this pizza, make sure to clear your schedule. You will be sleepy after. Enjoy.